And it's another strategy session. Everyone well aware of the moment we are in the middle of. Biggest spot of the game. 1-1 count, 1 out. Bottom of the 6th. 1-run game. Oh, by the way, there's a runner at second base. And the Knights have their best hitter at the dish. And it'll move to 2-1 as the catcher tried to help him out on the frame, but he didn't get the call from the umpire. I'm wise to your trick, says the man behind the plate. The 2-1 pitch. And Jimenez is caught holding the sword there as he's made to look foolish. And a man in my position cannot afford to be made to look foolish. L.T. Jimenez trying to play the role of the Godfather here. Big swing, big strikeout for out number 2. And Fernandez not only got the out, he got it in the exact way he wanted it. And we saw Matt Height get some huge strikeouts in the top of the 6th, and Aiden Fernandez answers with a huge strikeout in the bottom of the 6th. Here's Luis Marrero batting with 2 outs and a runner at second. He lays off the high cheese. Marrero 0 for 3 here in the game. A line out in the first, a fly out double play in the second, and a strikeout here in the 4th. Luis, the second baseman for the Knights, getting a chance to bat in the biggest spot of the game, and he puts it in play. It's hit hard, it's trailing, it's going, and it's down, up off the wall. It'll score 1, and Luis Marrero comes up huge for the Knights. And the job just got that much more difficult for the Cougars as the Knights add 1 on the board. It's now 7-5. And here comes the veteran, the sophomore, Mitch Haywood. 0 for 1 with a walk and 2 runs scored. And he could be a big contributor here if he can come up big for his team. Luis Marrero cleared him. Well, I guess really Luis Marrero just switched spots. He was at the plate, now he's at second base as he drove in Alvin Corella. It's the first run scored by the Knights since the 3rd inning. It was zeros for the Cougars in the 4th and 5th. Now they're focused on keeping it at just 1. They've scored 2 runs in an inning before. There's a chance. They got to handle the business right here in front of them. The strike call at the plate, and it will move to 1-1. Excuse me, it'll move to 1-2. Haywood looking to avoid the strikeout. And he puts it in play. Foul. Haywood has earned the right to see at least one more pitch here. 1-2 count, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. It's now a 2-run game, 7-5 score. The comeback trail for the Cougars has gotten a little longer, but it should stay right where it is as this one will be caught by the right fielder for out number 3. The Knights strike for 1 in the top of the 6th, or excuse me, they strike for 1 in the bottom of the 6th, and it's a save situation in the top of the 7th. Six, 7, 8 due up here for the Cougars, as the Knights are looking to get the split in the doubleheader against the Cougars, and they're also looking to put an end to a 2-game losing streak. Joshua Wilson, the single, a ground out, and a sacrifice fly in his first 3 at-bats, though not in that order. It's been a productive part of the lineup coming up here for the Cougars, as it's Joshua Wilson, Wyatt Miles, Dimitri Jamison, and Lane Gay, the number 9 hitter, if someone can get on. Though, of course, with this being the potential final inning, the Cougars will probably go to pinch hitter at some point here in this inning. First pitch swinging, and it's strike number 1 to Joshua Wilson. Wilson, 20 hits on the season. He's looking for hit number 21 right here. Count will move to 1-1. As Height still in there doing the pitching for the Knights, and that is hit. That's going. Gone! Off the trees out there in deep left field. And just like that, it's back to a 1-run game. A leadoff home run on the top of the 7th for Joshua Wilson. And momentum is right back on the side of the Cougars. Big moment. And everybody will move a little bit closer to the edge of their seats. This game just got that much more exciting. A bomb from Joshua Wilson. And here comes Wyatt Miles. Still no outs. And oh, that finds the hole in between short and third for a single. Back-to-back hits to start off the 7th for the Cougars. And both of those hits coming off hard contact, and the coaching staff has seen enough, at least for right now. They'll talk to Matt Height, maybe make the change as someone is warming up in the bullpen area. It's a save situation for number 6, who came in, got zeros on the board for the Knights up until this point. It's the first earned run in the game for Matt Height. He did give up a sac fly when he first came in, but that run was given to the starting pitcher, Crawford. Matt Height will get a chance to continue this 7th. Jackson throws back to first, but Miles is back there with time to spare. Dimitri Jamison, a walk, fielder's choice, and a single in his first 3 at-bats, and he did also come around and score a run. That run came back in the second inning, part of a 2-run inning. He represents the go-ahead run right now. Tying run at first, and that is a great job of catching by Manny Jackson. Keeps that ball in front of him. Make sure Miles stays at first base at least for now. 3-0 count. Does Jamison have the green light in this big spot? I think he had the take sign on there, excuse me. As he takes that pitch, and it moves to 3-1. Double play could be Height's best friend. A nice frame job by Jackson, helping him out a little bit behind the plate. Though that one definitely caught the black. Good piece of pitching and catching by this duo. 3-2 pitch, and it's a walk. He just missed. It doesn't get much closer than that. And the first 3 batters are on here for the Cougars. Tying run now at second, and that is all she wrote for Matt Height. The second visit of the day will bring in reliever number 3. It's still a save situation. The Knights holding on to a 1-run lead. Cougars have been playing catch-up all afternoon here in game number 2. They've got the tying run at second, go-ahead run at first. They're one big hit away from pulling off the Game 2 comeback. We'll tell you all about the new pitcher for the Knights when we come back. Reed Adams, the pitcher for the Knights. This is Adams' 5th appearance on the season, 2 saves on the year, 6 innings of work. And he is even on the Ks and walks. 6 strikeouts on the year, 6 walks. And he comes in with runners at first and second. Runner at first being the go-ahead run. Knights started this inning with a 2-run lead. Now they are clinging to a 1-run lead. Looking to get the split here in game number 2 of a doubleheader. This could be the end of the game, or the Knights may have some more batting to do. And have to stick around with me and find out. Hope you got your popcorn. Hope you called Grandma, because this is a good one here at the Castle. It is a pitch hit situation here for the Cougars, as now doing the hitting is number 2. Oh, excuse me, that's still Lane Gay. Just assuming, given that Gay was hitting out of the number 9 spot, that they go to the pinch hitter, but why? Lane has been productive with the bat in his hand. Throw back to second. Oh, it gets past him, and the runners will advance at least 1. And it goes from being runners at first and second to runners at second and third on the costly throwdown. Lane Gay was bunting. Now he'll probably be swinging away. 0-1. No outs. And now 0-2. And the strikeout could be Adams' best friend. Each team has used 3 relievers now, and Jackson blocks it from getting past them, but it does squirt out there over towards the third base line. Runners stay right where they are. Brand new feel to this ball game. Go ahead run at second, tying run at third. 1-2 count, no outs. Reed Adams steps off, takes a deep breath. Big moment right here in front of us. And does not get the call, and it runs 2-2. It's just a little outside, says the ump. And it's hit over to first. He looks the runners back over to third and takes the out at first. And that's out number 1 here in this inning. Good defensive play there by Haywood, not rushing over to take the out at first. Looked the runner back at third, took his time, made sure the out was at first. Here comes the top of the lineup for the Cougars. It's Aiden Masters. Masters with 2 strikeouts here in this game, but also an RBI single, a run scored, and a walk. So Masters done a little bit of everything here from the leadoff spot, and he's got a chance to hit with a tying run at third. Go-ahead run at second. Infield is in, expecting a potential play at the plate. It was a chilly late afternoon, but it is warmed up here at the Castle with the action on the field. Everyone aware of this big moment in front of us. Save situation. 2-1 count. Aiden Masters sees the pitch, and it goes to 2-2. Masters, look of frustration on his face after that. I think he was fooled, maybe expecting something else. Fool me once. Can Masters regroup? Over to short, plays at the plate, and he is safe! What a play! He jumped over the catcher, and we are tied! Oh my goodness! Dun-a-nun, dun-a-nun! Mama, there goes that man. He jumped right over the catcher and tied this game up at 7. At least for now. And that's the final ruling, he says. It's tied at 7, 1 out. And the go-ahead run at third base. Wow. And the smart play by LT Jimenez to come home with it. They had him dead to rights. And a great athletic play to jump over the catcher. My, oh my. No one here will forget that one. What a game. And it's going to continue one way or another. Will the Cougars have the lead going into the bottom of the 7th? That's the big question now. A meeting of the minds between the coach for the Knights and the umpires. I doubt he's going to change his mind. Just got to move forward. Sacrifice fly in play now here with the runners at the corner, but also the double play ball in play. Do we see that runner move at first base sooner than later? Nico Gelman has made good contact here in this game, but he is hitless so far. He does have an RBI. 1 out. And we are back to the action on the field. And they get the outside corner for strike number 1. 0-1 as the intensity is certainly picked up here in the later stages of this ball game. Runners at the corner, and Gelman puts it in play. Into left. LT is there. It's not deep enough to score the runner from third, so now the Knights are 1 out away from getting out of this jam with just a little hurt.
Keep going, 2-0. Keep going, Reese.
Justin Ackle will step into the batter's box, and Justin has had a productive day at the plate. A 2-run home run, an infield hit already to his name. Add a walk and a strikeout as well to that. And that's his day at the plate. And Manny Jackson wants to make sure his pitcher knows the signs. 2 outs, top of the 7th. And it's 7s on the big board for both teams. 7-7 ball game in game 2 of a doubleheader. And what a pitch and what a good job of catching by Manny Jackson as he helps his pitcher out a bit. Aiden Masters with speed over there at first. Do we see him move at some point? And again, maybe want to avoid running into an out on the bases as that's flied over to left. It's back and caught for out number 3. And we will go to the bottom of the 7th, tied at 7 here at the Castle. Manny Jackson in the batter's box here for the Knights, trying to end it with one swing of the bat. That's all it could take here for the Knights, as this is the bottom of the 7th, and since these two teams are only playing 7 innings, this could be all she wrote. And Jackson sends it into right. It's going, and it's foul. Woo, Nelly. Everyone up out of their seats after that one. Jackson will have to steady the beating heart as he'll take the long walk back to the batter's box with an 0-2 count. No outs here in the bottom of the 7th. It's Jackson, Vincent Martinez, and then Elliott due up here in the 7th unless the Knights can strike for a little magic. And it'll run 1-2. And Jackson earns the right to see one more as he fouls it off. Big question on a lot of people's minds, I'm sure, right now is if this game does go into extra innings, how many extra innings will we see, as there are no lights on the field here at CCBC Essex, so the darkness will take a factor at some point if this game continues, and Jackson doing his best to make sure this at-bat continues as he fouls another one off. Aiden Battett is doing the pitching now here for the Cougars. Aiden, his 3rd appearance on the year. He's done 3 innings of work. And he's got an ERA that he'd like to forget about here right now. He can put that all behind him with a big spot for his team right here. And it's outside. The catcher moving, shuffling the feet like he was getting ready to throw it around. Everyone expecting the strikeout. Umpire says, we'll keep it right here, please and thank you. 2-2 is the count on this lefty-lefty matchup. And 3-2 is Jackson now has to take another long walk back to the batter's box. This one a little bit more embarrassing, though. I was hoping, waiting, wishing. 3-2, payoff pitch, and it's a walk. Put it out into the universe. Ask and you shall receive. Manny Jackson gets that leadoff walk that he wanted here in the bottom of the 7th. And here comes a man swinging a big stick. Washker Vincent Martinez, a 3-run home run in the 1st, a sacrifice bunt in the 3rd, and a single in the 5th. A productive day at the plate for number 10 and a chance to put on the hero pants. He shows bunt again, and he gets a piece of the thigh meat of the catcher. Or maybe the hand. Either way, there's going to be a bruise. Oh, 1 is the count. Vincent Martinez's home run to maybe the deepest part of the ballpark as he hit that over the center field fence. Big power in the bat. Showing bunt again. This one he misses and it hit him. Did he get back in time? He did. That was the question. Did he pull that bunt back in time? And he did, says the second base umpire, and it's now runners at 1st and 2nd. No hits in this inning for the Knights. A walk and a hit by pitch. Winning run is at 2nd base with no outs for Eric Elliott. Eric Elliott, an RBI single already here today. And now he's got a chance to try on the hero pants. He shows bunt and he pulls it back. Maybe he should have executed. Strike, says the umpire. Eric Elliott does have an RBI already here today on a bloop single to left. He shows bunt and gets it down this time, and the runners will move up, and Eric Elliott is safe at 1st. An error on the pitcher. Still no hits in this inning, but the bases are loaded now for the Knights. And Alex Rivera, a chance to finish this game with a big hit. All he needs to do is put it out into the outfield. No outs. The bases are loaded here for the Knights. Here's the pitch. And it's a ball. 1-0 count to start Rivera. Bases are loaded. And Rivera hits off. He's going. There's no play at the plate. He's safe. It's a pass ball walk-off for the Knights. And it is a split for the Knights here in the doubleheader against the Cougars. And they put an end to their 2-game winning streak with an 8-7 victory in Game 2. A dramatic comeback for the Cougars, but they fall just one run short. Aaron Thomas in the broadcast booth. I want to thank all of you at home for joining us on this Tuesday afternoon, and I hope you can join us next time for more Knights baseball. Until then, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.